Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're basically grabbing our digital magnifying glasses to deconstruct the massive, honestly unbelievable success behind kids' educational channels on platforms like YouTube. I mean, we're talking about literally billions of views here, and we're going to dig into the exact machinery that makes it all happen.
So let's dive right in and kind of gamify this a bit by asking a simple but highly lucrative question. How on earth does a brand like Nick or Hello Luna capture and actually keep the attention of toddlers and preschoolers so effectively? Because let me tell you, it's definitely not an accident, and it's for sure not just luck. It's a highly engineered system, as you'll soon see.
Think of this explainer as your masterclass blueprint. Here's our path. First, we'll decode the magic formula. Then, we'll master the SEO title. Third, we'll structure the perfect script. Fourth, we'll see the strategy in action. And finally, we'll wrap up with the blueprint takeaway. Okay, let's start with decoding the magic formula, building the brand. We're kicking things off with the overarching formula that absolutely dominates this super competitive yet incredibly lucrative niche. Now, what's really fascinating here is how this formula deliberately shapes the whole environment for the child. It targets babies and preschoolers, right? But it totally avoids feeling like a rigid school environment. I mean, try getting a toddler to sit through a strict lecture. No way. Instead, it specifically opts for this whimsical, lighthearted journey just full of sparkles and surprises. The creators know that teaching colors, shapes, and routines like brushing teeth simply won't stick unless it feels like an actual magical world adventure. And you know, every single detail of this world is totally calculated, right down to the channel name. A name is never just a name. For instance, Luna Lullaby zeroes in on a main character and the whole musical vibe. Giggle Grove, that sells a mood, super lighthearted and fun. Then you have Preschool Play, which is an absolute SEO magnet, highly functional for search algorithms. And finally, Nick's Cartoons relies on exact, instantly recognizable branding. So every name is systematically designed to either capture a mood, highlight a character, or just completely dominate keyword searches. The crucial point we have to look at is the dual engine strategy driving the actual content. It's a really brilliant two-pronged attack. First, they produce these massive 30 to 45-minute compilations to drive immense watch time. That keeps kids glued for a whole session. But they don't stop there. They feed those long compilations by pumping out really punchy, high-energy shorts, using catchy snippets like Johnny Johnny Yes Papa to constantly funnel in new subscribers. So one builds loyalty and watch time, while the other aggressively builds the audience base. All right, moving on to mastering the SEO title, the naming engine. Let's see how this overarching strategy literally dictates the packaging of the content. You might look at the titles of these uploads and think, wow, they just mashed a bunch of random words